there are a total of 7 conversion stories in my conversion story. When you see a vulnerable Hindu family, you just have to barge into their life.
People be focused on policy making या conversion रोकने से.
This is, I would say, annihilation of culture of a person. What they want to do with Bharat is Christianize it completely.
If Christianity is against development, तो फिर वो countries developed कैसे हैं? अमेरिका, US.
ये एक मिसकॉन्सेप्शन है. चर्च टारगेट्स ओनली सोशली इकोनॉमिकली डिसएडवांटेज्ड कम्युनिटीज.
गरीब लोग जल्दी कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं और गरीब लोग ही कन्वर्ट होते हैं.
What they call it, harvesting the young minds. Family बड़ा था. I would say upper middle class. I was raised in Orissa, but then they got us. My family was suddenly thrown into a very rough patch. Now I run the risk there of putting my own family to public scrutiny.
बुक की आवश्यकता क्यों है? तो ऐसा टाइम था घर में जब पेरेंट्स क्रिश्चियन थे और आप लोग हिंदू थे.
So he would come with his group, शाखा members के साथ. वो चप्पल चुरा के लेके जाता था. I was the first one to get drawn to Christianity. My father was a गायत्री उपासक. मेरा next हिंदू टारगेट कौन है, मैं किसको कन्वर्ट कर सकता हूँ. There are Muslims that are converted to Christians. Lay evangelist versus a career evangelist. My work from the beginning has been targeted at Christians. A lot of people know my email. I'm not on Insta. I'm not active on Facebook.
नमस्ते एस्टर जी.
नमस्ते वरुण.
हाउ आर यू?
I'm good.
मुझे आपसे बुक के बारे में बात करनी है. आपकी बुक आ रही है थोड़े दिनों में,
जी.
तो आज उसके बारे में बात करते हैं. क्या है, पहले ये बताओ कि क्या टाइमलाइन है, आपको कब आ रही है, बुक रिलीज हो रही है कब, उसका टाइटल क्या है, व्हाट शुड वी ऑल नो अबाउट इट?
पहली बात तो किताब इंग्लिश में होगी, नॉट इन हिंदी. बाद में देखा जा सकता है अगर इफ द रीडर्स फील इट इज वर्दी ऑफ बीइंग टोल्ड इन बाकी लैंग्वेजेस में, अगर उसको ट्रांसलेट करना आवश्यक लगे किसी को, सो वो भी कर सकते हैं. बट द टाइटल इज, इट्स अ टेंटेटिव टाइटल, इट्स अ वर्किंग टाइटल. अभी तो इट्स नॉट फाइनल. फाइनली तो पब्लिशर के साथ जब डिस्कस करेंगे. तो नाउ इट्स अ लॉन्ग टाइटल. इट्स कॉल्ड फ्रॉम अ होल इन द ग्राउंड टू अ होल न्यू ग्राउंड.
Oh, wow.
That's the working title. So basically I'm saying that Christianity was a hole in the ground for me. So to a whole new ground, which is yeah, so to a whole new ground, my journey, transformative journey from that hole in the ground to a ekdam whole new ground. That's the
Okay.
logic behind the title. But it's a pretty long title for a book.
और
You might
टाइमलाइन?
condense it. Either end of this year,
ओके, 2024.
24, अभी तो एक ही महीना बचा है अगर, और अर्ली नेक्स्ट ईयर, फर्स्ट क्वार्टर में,
ओके.
फर्स्ट क्वार्टर ऑफ 2025.
ओह, नाइस नाइस. तो आने वाली है. नाइस. ट्रांसक्रिप्ट और ये सब, वो मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट एंड एवरीथिंग इज ऑल.
It's yeah.
तो इज इट एन ऑटोबायोग्राफी, एज यू सेड, इट इज लाइक योर स्टोरी और
It is my journey, yes. But through my journey मैं ये बताने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ कि क्रिश्चियन कन्वर्जन्स का सीन क्या है भारत में, और किस तरह से इवेंजेलिकल्स जो है, चर्चेस, मिशनरीज, उनकी इकोसिस्टम कितनी स्ट्रांग है और उसको तोड़ने के लिए हमें कितनी स्ट्रांग बननी पड़ेगी. सो दिस आई एम टेलिंग थ्रू माई स्टोरी, थ्रू माई जर्नी फ्रॉम हिंदुइज्म इनटू क्रिश्चियनिटी एंड आउट ऑफ क्रिश्चियनिटी. सो ये इसका समरी होगा.
तो प्रॉब्लम आपको लगता है कि कन्वर्जन इज सच अ बिग प्रॉब्लम अभी, जैसे जो लोएस्ट हैंगिंग फ्रूट है, देयर आर सो मेनी प्रॉब्लम्स इन द कंट्री अभी, पर कन्वर्जन इज समथिंग दैट नीड्स टू बी एड्रेस्ड सो इतना अर्जेंटली. इज इट सच अ बिग प्रॉब्लम मोर देन एनी अदर, लाइक इकोनॉमिक प्रॉब्लम्स जो है, इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ है और सड़कें बनानी है, टनल बनानी है, ऑल ऑफ दैट. सो शुड पीपल बी फोकस्ड ऑन पॉलिसी मेकिंग या कन्वर्जन रोकने से? व्हाई इज दैट इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर यू?
सो इट्स नॉट द सेम. पॉलिसी मेकिंग इज इम्पोर्टेंट. सड़कें बनाना, ब्रिज बनाना, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, इकोनॉमिक, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट, ये सब भी करना ज़रूरी है. आई मीन ये सब करना ज़रूरी है, भी नहीं बोलूँगी मैं, ये करना ज़रूरी है. बट कन्वर्जन्स को जो फाइट कर रहे हैं आज, एंड द पीपल दैट आर मेकिंग पॉलिसीज एंड वर्किंग ऑन द अदर एस्पेक्ट्स दैट वी जस्ट टॉक्ड अबाउट, दे आर नॉट द सेम पीपल. दे डोंट हैव टू बी द सेम पीपल. दे आर डिफरेंट पीपल, राइट? So there are so many organizations working on the ground to fight conversions. But if you ask me कि conversions को fight करना इतना ज़रूरी क्यों है, तो I would say that converting from Hinduism to Christianity ये केवल मत परिवर्तन नहीं है. This is, I would say, annihilation of culture of a person, heritage. और सी क्रिश्चियनिटी वर्क्स इन अब्राहमिक वे बेसिकली. जब मैं अब्राहमिक कहती हूँ तो जुडाइज्म, क्रिश्चियनिटी एंड इस्लाम तीनों आते हैं उसमें. सो दीज हैव अ वेरी, इसमें से जुडाइज्म हट गया है, दे बिकम वेरी मेलोड डाउन ओवर द सेंचुरीज. लेकिन अब जो काम कर रहे हैं लाइक मॉन्स्ट्रस कबाल्स, आई वुड से आर क्रिश्चियंस एंड इस्लामिस्ट, राइट? क्रिश्चियन इकोसिस्टम एंड द इस्लामिक इकोसिस्टम. इस्लाम के बारे में ज़्यादा मैं बात नहीं करती हूँ बिकॉज दैट्स नॉट माई area. There are other experts who talk about it. But coming to Christianity, it is annihilation of culture. They work in a way where it's all or nothing. या तो मुझे सब कुछ चाहिए या कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए.
मुझे कन्वर्ट करने वाले.
जब the ecosystem, the church ecosystem works with an agenda कि when they go into a new country, they go with the only agenda कि sooner or later we want all of it or we don't want to do anything with it. So when they are operating with that kind of agenda, and their second agenda is dominion over any country they go to, dominion over any culture they go to. So domination, they want the dominion of that place, of that culture, of that country. So iski ek reference, I mean there is a whole theology called dominion theology in the Bible. They are clear in what they want to do, and what they want to do with Bharat is Christianize it completely. And when they Christianize it completely, there is a threat to not just a culture. I just talked about the culture. They take away everything or they don't want anything. They operate with that. But sooner or later, they'll take away everything. There's nothing called we don't want it. They want everything. The second thing is it's a threat to progress of a nation. It's threat to economic progress because they want the people to stay unemployed ताकि they can convert them. So you were talking about progress, infrastructure and all that, right? Do you remember the Sterlite project in Tamil Nadu? I mean, we'll not go into the details of it. I've done videos on that also. So the church was opposing the Sterlite project. That's in Tamil Nadu. Okay. In a village, in a district in Tamil Nadu. So any place that any new projects, the government thinks of getting new projects, the church opposes it. In the name of they are taking land of the rural people. तो land चाहिए होती है ना तो project एक करने के लिए, बड़ा सा project infra खड़ा करने के लिए. So the church comes in the picture, कहती है कि ये government इनको exploit कर रही है, इनकी land हड़पने के लिए ये project की proposal लेके आई है. So वो तो progress के खिलाफ है ना. So Christianity is progress के खिलाफ. And why does Christianity do that? Because it wants the people in rural communities and tribal communities to stay unemployed, to stay illiterate, ताकि they can convert them.
तो ये थोड़ा काउंटर इंट्यूटिव नहीं है क्योंकि इतनी सारी डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज हैं वर्ल्ड में जो क्रिश्चियन है. तो इफ क्रिश्चियनिटी इज अगेंस्ट डेवलपमेंट तो फिर वो कंट्रीज डेवलप्ड कैसे? अमेरिका, US.
So in US they didn't have, the fight was not so tough for them. It was easy, right? Christianizing of America or Christianizing of Europe happened back in the day, right? Back in its history. So back then they didn't have to do this. So Christianity doesn't have one size fits all. So it customizes its approach, its methodology, mechanism, depending on the country that they are trying to Christianize. So for Bharat, this is a model that works. Because they are in the 21st century now, we are in the 21st century, that in comparison to the time when Europe was being Christianized or America was being Christianized. So the mechanism then was different. They could fight with, they could kill people, right? They could just go into the country, kill people and then convert everybody back then. Now they can't do that. So with international laws in place, they have to play it very, very subtly, very, very differently. So उनका game change होते रहता है. When they go to China, it is something different. In Korea, it is different. So because we are talking about Bharat, this is their approach. Okay. I would say. Okay. So, and there is a lot of pushback also from the other factions, right? Other groups, like जैसे Hindu groups now, the government sometimes, जब तक उनकी government थी तो आराम से हो जाता था. And now there is a pushback.
I don't know, government की तरफ से कितना pushback है, मतलब वो एक, don't want to get into.
No, again, when I say government, what I'm talking about is the local groups.
Yeah.
The local groups, the grassroots organizations. Jo, of course, they do a lot of work than what the government is doing in terms of stopping the Christianization of Bharat, at least at the pace that Christians want it.
Okay. तो you have a huge body of work that you've already done. इतना सारा काम आपने already कर रखा है. बहुत सारे platforms पे you have been, you've spoken everything that everybody needs to know कि conversion is a problem and सारे topics पे. तो फिर book की आवश्यकता क्या है? मतलब ये सब वो ही content है या कुछ और है उसमें extra?
सो मैंने मेरी स्टोरी जो है कई सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे बताया है बिट्स एंड पीसेस. एक तो मेमोरी रिटेंशन नहीं रहती है व्हेन यू वॉच वीडियोस एज अपोज टू रीडिंग अ बुक. जब बुक पढ़ते हो तो मेमोरी रिटेंशन ज्यादा होती है देन वीडियोस.
पर some
हाँ.
information मतलब इसमें कुछ तो exclusive हो गई obviously book में, but videos में and other body of work you have been talking about very small aspects of it, but all of that is compiled into one.
Yes, so the book will tell the story coherently in a chronological way. वीडियोस पे जगह जगह बताया है फॉर somebody to sit down and for somebody to understand my story in a chronological way and make sense of it.
Yeah.
And use it on the ground. ये मेरा purpose है. Use it on the ground to fight conversions, the grassroots organizations. They would have to sit and sift through dozens of videos. को छान के उसमें से मेरी कहानी फिल्टर करके फिर उनको खुद से एक कहानी बनानी होगी, मेरी वीव करनी होगी. सो वो अवॉइड करने के लिए आई जस्ट वांटेड टू टेल इट इन अ वेरी कोहेरेंट मैनर. द बुक ऑफ कोर्स हैज सेज थिंग्स इन अ कोहेरेंट मैनर. द सेकंड थिंग इज आई हैव ओनली स्पोकन अबाउट माय जर्नी इन माय वीडियोस, बट देयर आर a total of 7 conversion stories in my conversion story. 2 parents and we are 5 siblings. I have not spoken about the conversion experiences of my siblings and my parents. My parents का थोड़ा बहुत बताया है but not in detail, which the book will tell in detail. Now I run the risk there of putting my own family to public scrutiny. Yeah. But I thought a lot about it. And I thought this should be told because if you look at the conversion experiences in the book, all the 7 are different from each other. The it's the same family. The motivation to convert in each of our cases, the times that we converted, we became Christians. They're all different. So my parents were liberal Hindus and liberal Christians too. So they left the choice to us. And as we grew up, when we started going to church and reading the Bible, it was out of conviction at that point that each of my siblings got converted by their own conviction. These are 7 different stories, and these 7 pretty much represent most of the conversions that happen in India.
Okay. तो अभी मेरे पास 2 क्वेश्चन हैं बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट इसी बात पे. When you mentioned कि आपके पेरेंट्स ने आपको चॉइस दी थी, मतलब they left it up to you guys to convert or not. तो ऐसा टाइम था घर में जब पेरेंट्स क्रिश्चियन थे और आप लोग हिंदू थे, ऐसा कुछ समय तक?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So as a Christian, new Christian convert, होता क्या है कि चर्च जो है, जो चर्च आप पे काम कर रही है, आप पे your transition जब करवा रही है, they organize weekly prayer meets at your home. So they come with the whole church team, उनका जो भी है, that bhajan group, they come, the pastor comes. I mean, it's an evening of prayer meeting, right? So ये हमारे घर में हर फ्राइडे को होता था. और जब प्रेयर मीटिंग होता था तो my oldest brother, he somehow got into the शाखा, local शाखा. तो जब प्रेयर मीटिंग होता था तो बाहर सबके चप्पल सब छोड़े जाते थे ना. सो ही वुड कम विथ हिज ग्रुप, शाखा मेंबर्स के साथ, वो चप्पल चुरा के लेके जाता था. या ही वुड पेल्ट स्टोन्स ऑन द एट द हाउस. So he was still a Hindu at that point.
And he was trying to
stop us from resist it. But now, I mean, it's completely, you can't tell that it is the same person now. He's such a
transformation.
Christian, yeah.
Such a
Christian.
Or conversion.
Yeah. My sister too. My sister was also Hindu for a long time. I think I was the first one to get drawn to Christianity and converted.
So you were a good Hindu also, Kattar Hindu at the time? Or
No.
you know, I know you were a
not.
Kattar Christian.
Yeah.
पर कट्टर हिंदू नहीं थे पहले?
No. My only memory of me being Hindu was Diwali पे पटाखे फोड़ना and Holi पे रंग खेलना with friends, and that's all. और
हाँ,
कुछ
तो
नहीं।
obviously I think I answered my own question क्योंकि अगर आप कट्टर हिंदू होते तो you wouldn't have been
My parents were
you said they were liberal Hindu.
liberal in the sense religion बाकी बच्चों पे अपने बच्चों पे थोपने तक, but they were, my father was a Gayatri Upasak for all his life. My mother used to be in alag-alag vrat on each day of the week, and my father used to do Rudrabhishekam every year, once a year during Shivratri, every year.
Wow.
And we used to have friends, relatives from the neighborhood come participate in it.
So this brings this question ki, and you also mentioned ki the church wants people to be unemployed so that they can convert them and all of that. But your family was a well-to-do family, right? तो conversion अभी सबसे बड़ा हमको लगता है कि the reason people get converted is for money because they target poor people. तो poverty सबसे बड़ा उनका weapon होता है कि गरीब लोग जल्दी convert हो जाते हैं और गरीब लोग ही convert होते हैं. तो इज दैट मतलब अपेरेंटली इट्स नॉट राइट बिकॉज यू गाइज वर नोवेयर क्लोज टू बीइंग गरीब, फिर आप लोग कन्वर्ट क्यों हुए? और इज दैट मतलब नॉट, मैं आपको फैमिली के स्क्रूटनाइज करने को नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, पर चर्च का मोटिवेशन या किस टाइप के लोगों को ज्यादा कन्वर्ट करते हैं वो लोग? गरीबी ज्यादा है कि
So ये एक मिसकॉन्सेप्शन है कि church targets only socially, economically disadvantaged communities, rural communities, sick people. सिक तो है ही, सिकनेस तो डिजीज तो हर जगह है, बट दे कन्वर्ट ओनली दोज पीपल. ऐसा देर इज नो फिक्स्ड रूल. यू विल सी इन इंडिया, एटलीस्ट द चर्च दैट आई यूज्ड टू गो टू, इट्स अ मेगा चर्च विद टेंस ऑफ थाउजेंड्स ऑफ कांग्रीगेशन मेंबर्स, जहाँ पे देयर वर मारवाड़ी कन्वर्ट्स, गुजराती कन्वर्ट्स. सो इट्स अ इंटरडिनोमिनेशनल चर्च जिसको कहते हैं, completely for new converts. That church was completely for new converts, or at least that's how it came to be. New converts were drawn to that church because of XYZ reasons, जैसे कि उनका message was very sophisticated, और उनके music बहुत ही अच्छा था, gospel music, the band and all that. Musically convert नहीं होते, they get drawn to the church. As a youngster, you know, in your 20s or so, अगर आपके कोई दोस्त बोलता है मेरे साथ ये चर्च चल, यहाँ का म्यूजिक बहुत अच्छा होता है, so would you go or not? I mean at that age, right? That's how they get drawn to it. That's what I'm telling. पहले तो attract होते हैं इसकी वजह से, एक तो मैसेज sophisticated है. There's so much of extravaganza in this church that I used to go to. आजकल बाकी चर्चेस भी ऐसे ही हैं. They draw the youth in with that. तो पहले बच्चे जाते हैं, बाद में पेरेंट्स को लेके आते हैं. This also happens. Also nahi, I think this happens a lot. So the church that I used to go to, there are Marwadi converts, Gujarati, Punjabi converts. They're not socially disadvantaged at all.
तो फिर क्या मतलब बच्चों के अलावा मतलब वो स्ट्रैटेजी अलग अलग रहती होगी, पर उन दे ना आर दे वल्नरेबल, लाइक व्हाई?
So I can talk from my experience, which pretty much again sums up most of the experiences, conversion experiences. My family was not a rural, it was not in the rural community. We were very urban family, very well educated. My father was socially not disadvantaged. Economically, he held a very nice position and used to do well. Family bada tha, I would say upper middle class. He held very important, very respectful positions, and he was part of, so I was raised in Orissa. That's where my family was first introduced to Christianity. And there, वहाँ पे एक Telugu Cultural Social Associate Club के members थे. So I'm talking about I'm just giving you scene of a picture of how we were placed in the society. But then they got us, right? They got us. So at what point did they get us? With a big family setup like this, 5 siblings, my grandmother used to live with us, parents, we had 2 dogs. So it was a huge setup. At that point, my father had to quit his job, the well-paying job. And at the same time, my mother had to undergo a surgery. Back then, it was made out to be a very huge surgery, but it's today, when you look at it, it's a very minor surgery. But it was made out to be too big. In the middle of all of this, my family was suddenly thrown into a very rough patch in life, which was not even anticipated. So at such time, हमारे बगल में एक क्रिश्चियन ले इवेंजलिस्ट रहता था. ही वॉज लिविंग ऑल बाय हिमसेल्फ. ही वॉज टेलीकॉम इंजीनियर था. फैमिली उनकी चेन्नई में थी. ही वॉज देयर the neighbor. When I say lay evangelist versus a career evangelist. Career evangelist वो होता है जो evangelism करने के पैसे लेता है. He gets paid for it, salary जैसे कि pastor or anybody employed in the church. That's a full-time job. But every Christian is a lay evangelist. मन में हमेशा बैकग्राउंड में एक ही सीन प्ले होते रहता है कि मेरा नेक्स्ट हिंदू टारगेट कौन है, मैं किसको कन्वर्ट कर सकता हूँ.
हिंदू या नॉन क्रिश्चियन?
No.
मुस्लिम को भी कर सकते हैं?
No, they don't usually approach a Muslim like that. Muslims के लिए उनका अलग ही methodology है, mechanism है.
करते हैं मुस्लिम कन्वर्ट होते
They do. There are Muslims that are converted to Christians,
Okay.
to Christianity. So at that time, that is how he introduced Christianity to us. बाकी I think you can read in the book how it.
पर वही है, कुछ तो there has to be a point of vulnerability जब लोग वो they are looking for it. I guess they have a knack कि कैसे पता करें कि
Yeah,
vulnerable हैं
yeah.
किस टाइम पे.
Yeah, but I just want to mention here कि my family's conversion I think is very unique. My parents did put up a tough fight, especially my father. He would argue. Basically, as Hindus, we're very tolerant, right? अगर एक pastor घर पे आता है and he would say that we will just organize a prayer meeting, we would say yes. कल आज शाम को प्रेयर मीटिंग कर सकते हैं. कल सुबह उठ के माय फादर वुड स्टिल डू हिज गायत्री पूजा. ऑन द डे ऑफ माय मदर सर्जरी ऑल्सो, जबकि वी वर ऑलरेडी इंट्रोड्यूस्ड टू क्रिश्चियनिटी एंड उड़ीसा से हैदराबाद आए थे माय पेरेंट्स फॉर द सर्जरी, लिविंग अस ऑल इन उड़ीसा. हमारे पूरा सेटअप तो उड़ीसा में था. We were there, just my parents traveled to Hyderabad and that's where they got the surgery done. So यहाँ पे भी, वहाँ पे तो वो lay evangelist था. यहाँ पे एक career evangelist was introduced to us. उनका ecosystem देखो. It's an unsaid agreement. That's how, so when they see, they are so indoctrinated कि when you see a vulnerable Hindu family, you just have to barge into their life. On the day of the surgery also, of my mother's surgery, even the day before, there was a prayer meeting and all that. Pastors were supposed to go to the hospital also and pray while the surgery was in progress. My father did his, morning routine just like every day. So on the day off also. For a long time, my parents did not leave their Hindu roots. And even after conversion, several years after my parents' conversion, my grandmother who used to live with us, she used to carry on her puja and all. This doesn't happen in Christian homes. Hindus who have converted to Christian homes. So my father was very particular and एक दो बार जब pastor ने वो बात उठाई थी कि ऐसे दो अब आप convert हो गए हो तो पूजा मंदिर नहीं होना चाहिए. My father had to put down his foot and say that इसके बारे में हम बात नहीं करेंगे. I don't want you to tell what I should do with my mother-in-law. She's his mother-in-law. He said, till she passes, for as long as she is alive, her puja mandir stays intact in this house. So that's the tough fight I'm talking about, despite the pressure from the church.
But the church was also okay with that because they're like, okay, ये इनके जाने के बाद तो
They can't force anything, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying they were not.
Again, patient, yeah. They were very patient. They knew sooner or later, they'll have him completely.
Yeah, right. Nice. ये book के आपको क्या लगता है, जैसे आप इंग्लिश में लिख रहे हो तो it will go pan India, that is good, but किस section of society do you think is the right audience for this book? What is your target audience?
I think I have divided my target audience into Hindus, just to make them aware of how things happen in the Christian world, just giving them an insight into the Christian world, conversion world. To Hindus who are on the verge of conversion, who are contemplating conversion, on whom the church is working to transition to convert, हाँ जो transition में है अभी, and definitely to Christians. My work from the beginning has been targeted at Christians, which is why if you look at my videos, most of them are very technical and there's so much of Christian jargon that only a Christian can understand. So my idea is to bring back people that have gone off maybe 2 or 3 generations ago.
घर वापसी करनी है.
घर वापसी basically. That's content that is talking to Hindus, बहुत सारा है. I would say content that is talking to Christians is very less, that only another Christian person who has experienced the extreme fanatism in Christianity can only address. So I thought I fit the bill, and
और एज ग्रुप का कुछ है मतलब यंग लोग की
because I have spoken from the context of logic in my book, I have pointed out at the absurdities of the doctrines of the claims, Christian claims, जिसको पकड़ के ये convert करते हैं, उसकी वजह से मैं समझती हूँ कि it also talks to the youngster,
ओके
the young minds.
एंड जो आपने बोला ना कि चर्च यूजुअली यंगस्टर्स को काफी टारगेट करने की कोशिश करता है वैसे भी सो
And India is a young country, right? उनके लिए तो ये young minds का harvest, that's what they call it, harvesting the young minds.
ओह वाओ और ज्योग्राफिकली डू यू थिंक ये प्रॉब्लम जैसे टारगेट ऑडियंस की हम बात कर रहे हैं तो एक जगह ज़्यादा मतलब पंजाब इज़ अ नोन प्रॉब्लम पर आई डोंट नो पंजाब में लोग ये बुक पढ़ेंगे कि नहीं पढ़ेंगे इंग्लिश में तो यू माइट हैव टू गेट इट ट्रांसलेटेड इन पंजाबी फॉर देम पर ज्योग्राफिकली वेयर डू यू थिंक दिस इज नीडेड द मोस्ट
Northeast, that would be my first target. South India.
वहाँ साउथ इंडिया के लिए भी आई थिंक इंग्लिश शुड वर्क
Yeah, English works in South India, yeah, pretty much. Every South Indian speaks. Reach out to the people in North India and eastern parts of India. I would think it should go out in the regional languages, in those regional, their languages.
ओके और एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन है आर यू अभी आप बुक टूर्स वगैरह करेंगे जब बुक आएगी तो भारत में इफ somebody wants to reach out to you for them to come and talk to them कोई भी प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं तो how do they reach out to you social media Twitter
Yeah, I'm active on Twitter. I'm not on Insta. I'm not active on Facebook, but Twitter is the best way. But I think a lot of people know my email also because I keep getting these emails from random people.
तो Esther Ganga जो gmail.com
Yeah.
पर होगा तो that is very
That is the, yeah.
तो लोग
But also because I worked for a long time with Infinity Foundation, a lot of my emails go to Infinity Foundation and they forward it to me.
okay no this is just so that किसी को आप
Yeah. I'm there on Twitter and my Gmail is open.
okay thank you so much Esther जी for talking to us today हम अगले वीडियो में और डिटेल में टेक्निकल बातें और करनी है मुझे आपसे बहुत सारे प्रश्न हैं जिसके उत्तर चाहिए तो थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग टू फीलिंग हिस्ट्री
Thank you.
नमस्ते